Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing three different things that are going to be super beneficial for the price of both Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're going to be having the US CPI data alongside the FOMC minutes, and finally we will be having the Ethereum Shanghai upgrade. Now these three situations could impact the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum pretty drastically, so that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. But guys, I'm CryptoKid, I'm 15, age is just a number, but so is the price of Bitcoin. So let's begin with looking at the price of Bitcoin, because on the 4-hourly chart we could see a potential bull flag situation forming on the price of Bitcoin, which could potentially take Bitcoin towards the 31.7K level. But guys, wait, let me explain, because this is what I'm currently looking at. On the 4-hourly chart, Bitcoin could potentially have a bearish crossover on the MACD, and we already saw a bearish crossover happening on the stochastic. So what I'm going to be looking at is two different potential positions. Of course, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is just my own personal tea and opinions only. Always make sure to do your own research before trading or investing. But this is what I'll be potentially looking at for the price of Bitcoin. Now, I'm going to be looking at two different bullish and bearish scenarios, because personally I do not like to trade news events the day before and the day after, just because of incredible price speculation. However, this is what I will be looking at, because we are forming this bull flag, and on the 1-hourly time frame we are forming this the Bollinger Bands are starting to squeeze, so that's why we could see a price movement very soon. Now in the video yesterday I did say that we could potentially come back to the 29.1K level, see a retest here and then reevaluate, right? And then potentially with more volume we could reach the 31.7K level. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening personally a short position at 29.7K. If we break this level, then I'm going to be riding it all the way to 29.1K, and inversely, right after the CPI data, which I do think this is why we had this major pump, by the way, so this may not happen. So if after the CPI data we go above 30.4K, I will open a trade to the 31.7K level. So these are the two trades that I'm currently looking at for the price of Bitcoin. This is because on the CPI, right, last time we had a 6% inflation that was announced, which was of course smaller than the previous one we had, which was super bullish for the markets. This time around we have an even more bullish scenario. The trading economics forecast will be 5.3%, but the overall forecast is at 5.2%. So if the inflation reduces to 5.2%, let's say, that would be super bullish for the markets. But I do believe we've already had a play according to this, right? According to the speculation, I do think that this move was majorly powered by the speculation that the US inflation will be decreased, because of course if inflation decreases, then the Fed will potentially slow down raising their interest rates, which would be super bullish for the economy, because of course more and more people would want to borrow money at a cheaper price, and then of course invest into different assets such as Bitcoin. So this is why that is a super important metric. And then we will also have the FOMC minutes, which you could also track from Forex Factory. That is what I'm doing. I'm looking at when the CPI will be announced and the FOMC minutes, which I will probably be live streaming the CPI. So make sure to turn on the notification bell to be alerted immediately when I live stream if there is a pretty big price fluctuation. So the FOMC minutes will show us the overall sentiment of the Fed, and that will give us more speculation on what we could expect as an interest rate hike, or so that would be very important to track what happens with the FOMC minutes. But this is what I'm looking at personally for the price of Bitcoin and what could potentially happen. Now, if I jump into the price of Ethereum, we've already seen a major pullback on the price of Ethereum because of this Shanghai upgrade news. So basically we've already fallen from the swing high of $1,937 all the way down to $1,851. This is because Ethereum will be having its long anticipated upgrade to Shanghai. So what this will do is actually enable the original stakers on the Beacon chain, right? So last year, let me take it a bit back. Last year we had the merge for Ethereum, and what happened was the Beacon chain combined with the already existing proof of work chain for Ethereum. This caused Ethereum to switch to a proof of stake mechanism. So basically, to be a staker, you could already do liquid staking options and a couple of more options that was available on, you could do it on centralized exchanges, you could do on liquid staking, but the other option was to stake Ethereum as a sole staker. This would mean that you would become a validator. So to become a validator, you would sacrifice 32 Ethereum and then you would become a validator on the Ethereum network. However, the catch was that you couldn't actually earn your staking rewards unlock them until Shanghai upgrade was completed, which will be today. Now, there is a tremendous amount of value locked that will be released today because of the staking rewards. And I do believe this would cause huge selling pressure on the price of Ethereum in the short to midterm. However, I do think we're having the sell the news situation over here because of course it is bearish news. And this is why Ethereum has already come down to $1,867. And I do believe if we drop below 1,832 levels, this would be very, very bearish for the price of Ethereum. And it could take us all the way back down to $1,763 in my opinion. However, I'm not going to be trading this because this is going to be most likely very, very speculative and volatile after this Shanghai upgrade opens. Again, a lot of Ethereum will be released on the market that could cause a lot of selling pressure alongside major exchanges, especially in the US, having a lot of the market share of the staked Ethereum. And of course, especially Coinbase and Kraken both have come under a lot of scrutiny for having offering staking services, which of course doesn't comply with the SEC security laws. So after the Shanghai upgrade, these two exchanges could potentially take profit. And of course, if that happens, there will be a lot of Ethereum released to the market, causing a lot of selling pressure. However, there is of course some bullish news with this because in the long term, the staking rewards being available as a sole staker will probably drive a lot of institutions to want to stake Ethereum. So this would probably in the long term be very, very good for Ethereum. At least this is what I think, because of course the institutions will be able to become sole stakers and withdraw their staking profits at a very quick and reliable pace. So this is why I do think in the long term, this could be very, very beneficial for the price of Ethereum. But in the short to midterm, I don't think so at all, because of course, I do believe there will be a lot of selling pressure. I'm sure that these people want to take profits, especially since the Ethereum price has, even though this correction, we have seen an upside in the last couple of weeks on the price of Ethereum. So I do think taking profit will be there. So do watch out for Ethereum. If you hold any Ethereum, personally, I won't be trading this at all because this will be even more speculative than the CPI in my opinion. But guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. That would be very, very appreciated. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.